Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of games? The Shadows knows. Hi, I'm the Shadows Knows, and I'm back with another Let's Compare video. Tonight I'll compare the game Pitstop on the Commodore 64 and the Atari 8-bit. And I start with the Commodore 64. And I have the wrong joystick. Yes, it's the correct one. I do semi-pro, a single circuit, and I take... I choose them all. I think it's the closest to where I live. And one good thing is you don't crash if you run into another car or into the side of the road. And I really like the engine sound, even though it's a little pointless. And if you listen closely to it, you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, as I said, you don't crash, but if you run into another car or into the side of the road, your tires wear. You can already see all my 4 tires are in a different color than at the beginning. And the front left tire is 1 wear level down more. I have to make at least 1 more lap until I get to the pits. And then it's time for refueling anyways, I think. Asshole. Great, and I think I have to change all 4 tires. And you have to be careful with the refueling, because if you overfill the tank, you end up with an empty tank again, and you have to refuel all over again. And this was really novel in 1983, I think. And I really liked it. And the sequel is even better. It has a split screen and you can play against one of your friends same time on one machine. That's really nice. I'll show you after this game. Yeah, it's not too exciting, and graphics are really basic and not very fluent. But a huge upgrade to the Atari racers I played on the 2600. And I think it's one of the first, if not the first, racing game I played on the C64. So this game has a lot of nostalgia for me. But to be honest, it's pretty boring. Only 2 other cars on the screen at the same time. Yeah, I made it. I don't know if that's any good. $56,000 is the amount I win always when I play this. So let's see how the Atari version looks. Okay, back with the Atari version. And I choose the same settings. Again, Le Mans. And for some reason it glitches on top on the bottom of the screen, but it doesn't matter, the game runs anyway. And yeah, it's pretty much the same as on the Commodore 64. I think it's a little bit faster, but I like the driving sound more on the Commodore 64. But yeah, it's basically the same game. I'm not sure if you have more different colors for the wear level on the Atari, since the Atari easily can produce much more colors than the Commodore 64. But it looks a little like that. Let's see, I've a couple of laps more to go. Yeah, but it controlled a little bit better than the Commodore 64, I have to admit. Control is much more responsive. And yeah, I think there are more different colors for the tire wear. Let's see if I can make another lap. I hope they actually turn, yes, they turn red. That's cool. Makes it easier to estimate how much wear you have on your tires, and I hope this red isn't the last one, because the tires will blow if they are worn out like that. Crap. Okay, I have to take another run to at least show you the pits. But now I know red is the last wear level. And even though it's very basic, it's still fun to play for a couple of minutes, so I'm not really mad that I have to play it again. And it's definitely faster than on the Commodore 64. Still like the Commodore engine sound more, but the rest of the game is, I think, a little bit more fluent, and since it's a racing game, more fluent means better on the Atari. And controls are more responsive too, so I already can say this game goes to the Atari. But still not too bad on the Commodore 64. Yikes. But I can take another round, I hope. Tires are good enough. And that the refueling and retiring, I don't think retiring is the correct word for this, but I think you know what I mean. Really add a little to the gameplay. Ah, crap. And now I will change the tire. Well, I think the front left tire is still pretty good, so I won't change that one. And I have to be careful with my refueling guy. Come on. So not changing this one tire. Crap, I have to hit this guy. Not changing this one tire saves a couple of seconds. So you can have a multiplayer game, but you race after another, and I would bet it will keep a scoreboard or something like that. And you can always write down your high scores. That was the usual method I used back in the day. I had my small booklet and wrote down my high scores, and sadly I don't have it anymore. It would be pretty nice to try to beat some of my old high scores. Maybe I'll find it someday. I don't think I've thrown it away. I just can't find it. Ah, come on. Yeah, but it's pretty much the same as on the Commodore 64, just a little bit more fluent. So, as said, this goes to the Atari. And I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.